How much more can I endure this curse? Does somebody even see me? I am so tired of the loneliness that it aches in my body. I wonder how it feels to experience affection. I wonder if I will ever get to know it myself. I constantly hear that I'm a catch, but the reality tells me otherwise. By now it seems that everyone is lying to me. No matter how much time passes, the pain won't go away, and I'm starting to feel resentful. Resentful towards those who lie, resentful towards women. Why can't I be good enough? I'm a nice guy, but they choose those players and cheaters. I've tried everything, but nothing seems to help. Have I? I have to get to the bottom of this. Even if it means to become something else.
This is a serious topic, as the number of young men feeling isolation not just grows, but comes into the light with the fast technological advancements that have been made the last couple of decades. I'm talking about young men who lack guidance, mentorship in this world of toxic masculinity. By the way, all the crap that is happening around the world regarding school shootings and misconducts and harassments is because of the absence of strong masculine figures. Now, before going further, I want to point out that this may or may not trigger some people, and my sole purpose here is to be as objective as I possibly can. I'm in no way blaming anything or anyone, just being observant and sharing my 2 cents about things that is happening around us, about the current situation. So incel has become a buzzword because it's a false representation of what we have, of the issue at hand. Incel, or involuntary celibate, often refers to a young man who is socially and sexually rejected by women because of different reasons that I will go deeper into. First, I want to touch upon the underlying basis of why this is happening. I separate 3 major factors that contribute to this state of affairs. The growth of incel status, diminished role in society, because civilizations try to instill a sexless, genderless demography, where biological nature doesn't affect a person's future or place in society. We have come to erase traditional gender roles, or on a good way at least. This in fact causes a feeling of purposelessness and not belonging for a substantial group of men, where before, if you had a stable job, a roof over your head, you had a good possibility to pair bond, build a family and live happily ever after, carrying out your biological purpose. Now that we have had good times for so long, many men have become softer, don't have any higher cause to fight for, and the only meaning they see in this comfortable era is women, who of course are gatekeepers to procreation. Women don't need providers, now that women make their own money, and we have come so far in sexual liberation. The average gal don't seek to settle down when all eyes are on her, when she's radiating with youthfulness. Understandable. So when there's no need in a provider, why not have fun with a hot, dangerous bad boy? I had this one chick on a vacation who was complaining about her partner's appearance and other traits, when I straight out asked her if she likes him, to which she replied, he's good for me. At that specific moment, she was 29. The average dude is not that hot bad boy douchebag, so they become undesirable and undateable. Specifically in the current circumstances, men are losing touch with masculinity. Boys are born, men are made. That being said, personally, I have to search for men of current era to see what they say, what they do, what they think. To become a man, it takes a lot of hard work, perseverance, persistence, resilience, and time, especially if there weren't any strong role models growing up. Not just that many fathers aren't masculine, but the fact that many boys are brought up in the single mother environment. Now, looking back, I was always feeling unease whenever my mother would choose to hang out with her friends and her children. There was a lot of feminine energy. But what are you supposed to do when a lot of fathers don't want to do the same? People try their best with the resources they have at hand. Also, there's no denying that westernized cultures are going through a major shift in prioritizing emotions over rationale. Confused men who think that being nice, in that specific sense that you think of, being agreeable, emotional, will give them the access to what they want. Masculine energy needs a direction, a purpose, to create, to build, motivate, inspire, succeed, compete, fail, to channel the internal drive into bringing something into this world. Instead, they watch rom-coms, listen to feminine pop music, and fantasize about love. No woman in her conscious mind wants that. Especially when being a provider not a thing anymore and you have to put your best foot forward. Your best in being you, not what you can do for them. These major reasons, together with some other nuances, breed guys who are undateable, unattractive in the dating market. Women swipe left on 80% of guys on dating apps. Women are not as visual as us men, so we have to bring something else onto the table, which is impossible through static pictures. Regarding the buzzword, if stretching between the sheets is what you're looking for, there are many ladies who are willing to help you with that predicament, for some transaction of course. And that kind of services are legal in many places. But it's not what you want, is it? So the word involuntary loses its meaning. You seek affection, you seek intimacy, you seek validation, you seek affirmation. You want warmth, you want approval. Well, that's your biggest problem to begin with. You have to get your priorities straight. You are not entitled for women's affection. Wishful thinking won't get you there, and you have to make a radical transformation to change your situation. Your focus should lie on bettering yourself. As with many other men who haven't received proper mentorship and guidance, you have to do it on your own. Luckily, time is your ally. Men aren't reaching the full potential up until in their late 30s. Also, I'm here to make it very simple for you to know what you have to do. First things first, you have to build yourself up from the core. Forget women. Forget socializing 5 times a week. The core is your body and your mind. Confidence is the primary attribute for attracting not just the opposite, but many other people into your life. That confidence is built through options and your past accomplishments. Now listen up. You have to sign up for a gym membership. If back 2005 it was a fancy thing, today it's mandatory. If you're thin, you're better looking than 70% of the population. Put on some muscles and you have even sharper edge. Start feeling healthy, looking healthy. Change your diet, change your lifestyle. Transform your looks. Start to read as a dude in his teens or early 20s. You have no leverage besides being a good-looking cat. If looks is out of the question, then guess what? You have to acquire knowledge. About life, about human psychology, philosophy, about making money, and many other practical skills. You have to learn how to deal with people in a charismatic way. If you're a young dude, invest your 20s in absorbing knowledge, building yourself up, and practicing newly acquired skills. If you're a bit older, then invest 2-3 years of your life pursuing a passion of yours. Hardcore, don't sway from the path. Believe in the process. To get out of this incel rut, you have to transform yourself so that you can confidently believe that women would like to get with you. Because you have leverage. Along the way, practice by interacting with others, not just women. You become good at something through repetition. You have to realize that your worth in society depends upon your resourcefulness. And as grim as it might feel in the moment, you have a lot of time to hit your peak. Longing after affection makes you to emanate feminine energy. And that is not attractive to women. Going forward, your major goal is to become proficient in many different areas, gain competence and knowledge in being a man. Forget about the skewed picture, wanting people to like you for who you are. There's always some type of transaction within human relationships. Whether you provide products, services, time, that's how you get recognition from your peers. Unfortunately, as the communities become scattered, and feeling of togetherness loses its meaning. The mentorship for many young guys occurs online. Even if couples stay together, they have seldom time and energy the fostering of a child demands, especially the knowledge of how to lead the way for a young adult. The word incel implies choicelessness, which is not true. You have always a choice to influence your situation and reach the results that you are after. Dependent on your wishes, it might take you a trip to the public house or several years of grinding and reforming your mind. Life is suffering. What are you willing to do about it? What will you do about it? Will you wallow in misery? Or will you take actual steps to make a difference? The choice is yours. I'm out this bitch. Fuck.